Mouse right button. Gerald widget. North forward book.
ட்ரையலை முடிக்கிறதுக்குள்ள நாக்க தள்ளிடும் போல இது.
I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo, Accio. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Accio.
Accio. Hi bro. Face cam போடு. ஐயோ.
Confringo. Accio. Accio.
போமா இவ போட்டு
Protego. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Accio.
Level 13. Escape. Settings.
செத்துட்டேன் சூசைடு
Accio. Accio.
Your slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your slot capacity to sell excess gear at vendors.
Accio.
Level
ஆஹா
13.
இன்னும் செத்துங்களா?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Accio.
At last. இங்கே எத்தனை பேர்?
Visit the collection behind you to learn about enemy abilities. Your journey has ended. Try again.
Don't like the look.
Level 13. SA. Lumos. Utility. Confringo. Damage. Along. Expelliarmus. Definder. Damage. Unavailable. Expelliarmus. Damage. Bombarder. Damage. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them. Also deals damage to all enemies, even if they do not carry a weapon. Confringo. Damage. A long-range bolt that deals damage on impact. Accio.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
அவ்வளோதான்.
Protego! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo.
Try again.
எங்கேருந்து வரணும் தெரியலையே. 6 பேரை கொண்டுலாம் ஓடிச்சு விட்டாங்க. இது முடிக்கவே மாட்டேன் நான். இது மட்டும் தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. இந்த 6 பேரும் வருவானுங்க. இந்த 6 பேர்கிட்டே 10 தடவை தோப்பேன்.
Right, look at this.
Incendio.
Incendio. Incendio. Confringo.
Your journey has ended. Quest failed. Try again. Try again.
வேணான்னு பண்ணிட்டு போயிடலாம். போங்கயா, கடுப்பாகுது.
Look at this. Incendio. Confringo.
வேற இருக்கு தெரியா.
Confringo. Confringo.
மேஜிக் எங்கே போகிறது?
House Leviosa. Control. Glacius. Control.
ఓకే. ఓ
Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Your journey has ended. Try again.
ஒன்றுமே இல்லை, ஹெல்த் இருக்காது.
SA. Expelliarmus. Damage. Accio. 4. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Damage. A long-range bolt that bombarder. Expelliarmus. Damage. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons.
5 பேர் விடும் போதே ஹெல்த் பாதி போயிடும். எங்கே இருந்து வர எனிமீஸ் கூட வர முடுறது.
Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
அவ்வளோதான். ஒரு சுட்டாங்க. எனக்கு விளையாட தெரிலப்பா. நான் கேமரே கிடையாது, சும்மா விளையாண்டுருக்கேங்க. பார்க்க பிடிச்சிருந்தா போடுங்க லைக்கு, நான் விடுங்க, அவ்வளோதான். அவனால் முடியலடா எப்பா. 5 பேரையும் தோக்கடிச்சு அவன்துலேயும் பாதி தோக்கடிச்சிட்டேன். ஆனால் அங்கேருந்து கண்டினியூ ஆகலை, இங்கேருந்து வருது முதலேருந்து. எல்லாம் நியாயமாப்பா? உங்களையே ஒரு மனசாட்சி வேணாமாடா?
Don't like the look of this. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Incendio. போப்பா, நான் கேமிங் சேனல்ல க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போகிறேன். போங்க டேய். எனக்கு ஒழுங்காக விளையாடவும் தெரில. Revelio.
இவனை எங்களே ஜெயிக்க முடியல, நம்ம எங்கே போய்? இந்த பெரிய இனிமே அவன் என்னென்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுறான்னு ஒரு மண்ணும் புரியலை.
Confringo.
13. Escape.
Confringo!
ட்ரை பண்ண ப்ரோ முடிச்சிடலாம்.
Confringo!
Back. Leviosa. Control.
அடச்சே.
Confringo! Incendio! Accio!
அடச்சே. ஷி.
Your journey has ended. Quest failed.
கட்டுப்பாகுது. நான் பண்ணி தொலைறேன். போ முதல்ல
Try again.
abandon தான்.
Abandon
போ.
quest.
Here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
முடியவே முடியாது. வாப்பா.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
Level. Challenges. 9%. Quests. Assignments available.
Quickly now.
இந்த லோட் எப்படி
Reaching an
பண்றதுன்னு
enemy
தெரியல.
undetected allows you to cast Petrify Cast.
முதல்ல இருந்தெல்லாம் விளையாட முடியாது.
Level.
பெருமையா இருக்கு.
13. Talents. Outpost. Set. Quests. Assignment. Outpost. Collection. Invent. Map. Challenges. Outpost. Setting. settings. Save / exit to main, load game. Percival Rackham's trial. Auto save. 9H.
நீ தான் ஜான்ட்டுனா
North forward bot. Percival Rackham's. Are you sure you want to load this game?
Accio!
மனித பிறவினே தெரியல நம்ம
Confringo! Accio!
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
இது முடிஞ்சுட்டா எக்ஸாம்னா முடிஞ்சிருச்சு இதான் ஒன்று இதில் வந்து இதை விளாட்லான்னு பார்த்தா இது வெறி ஏற்றுது ஃபஸ்ட்டு ட்ரையில் இந்த லட்சணத்தில் விளாட்றேன் போக போக ஒரு ப்ராக்ரஸும் இருக்காது போல ஓகே அடி வாங்கி செத்துட்டு கேம் 1/2 மணி நேரத்தில் முடிச்சுட்டு லைவை முடிச்சுட்டு கிளம்பும்
Look at this.
Confringo! Confringo! Accio!
Nebusa. Control. Accio. Yes.
Confringo! Confringo. Levioso.
What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber. Revelio!
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen you before.
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Level 14. Talents. Dark Art, Core. Stealth. Room of Requirement. Stealth. Stealth. Purchase talent. Human Demicues. Allows you to sprint while using Disillusion. Sense of Secrecy Eye. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Required level 5. Human Demicues. Sense of Dark Core. Dark Arts. Core. Core. Spell Knowledge 2. A new spell set is added. Use mouse wheel scroll up, mouse wheel scroll down to scroll between unlocked spell sets, or swap sets with F1, F2, F3, F4. Required level 5. Escape. Back. Spell knowledge I. A new spell set is added. Dark arts. Level. Collection.
ஓகே 2 பேர் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க. அப்போ
Map. Blue Flames locations. Hogwarts. Quests.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஏகப்பட்டது இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Mouse right button. Untrack quest. Escape. Mouse right button. Level. Collections.
I should ask.
About a pressing and highly confidential matter.
Quests. The Caretaker's Professor Sharp. The Caretaker's Beasts class. I need to attend Beasts class, taught by Professor Howin. Mouse right button. Level.
Earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Gryffindor. Use small objects to be ground.
Appears I won't be going up there. Seems that's off limits to me.
ஓகே போவோம். ஒரு ட்ரையல் முடிஞ்சிடுச்சு, 4 ட்ரையல் முடிக்கணும். ஏன்ஷியன்ட் மேஜிக் வச்சு தான் ட்ரையலே முடிக்கணும்.
What's wrong with you students? Afraid of a staircase?
So many. I wish there was something I could do to stand up.
ஏகப்பட்ட கிளாஸ் முடிக்க வேண்டியது இருக்கு.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. And think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Lumos. Beast petting brush. Utility. A brush that can be used to groom beasts.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry.
Beast feed is used
Would
to
you mind
feed
giving
and
him some
nurture
beast
magical
feed?
beasts. Escape. Back. Beast feed.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Okay. Now we know.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
என்ன இது மூணுத்தையும் இது பண்ணுமாமா?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That sounds suspicious.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
Would be good to investigate.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Map. The astronomy wing. The lower grand staircase. Caps lock. Target lock is an effective tool against any enemy.
Professor Weasley.
Do you suppose Black's children was
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Map. Blue Flames location. Secret rooms. The Great Hall. Viaduct Courtyard. Viaduct Courtyard. The Viaduct Courtyard of Hogwarts. The Great Hall. The Grand Staircase. The Caretaker's Lunar J. U. The Grand Staircase.
Hello again, Mr. Moon. Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Honeydukes Passageway.
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be happy to help. What's in it for me?
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Approach and interact with a lock to cast the unlocking charm, Alahomora. Escape. Lumos. Descendo. Force. Unavailable. Defindo. Lumos. Utility. Disillusionment. Utility. Approach and interact with a lock to cast the unlocking charm, Alahomora.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back. Use WASD and mouse to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back. QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
ஹாய் ப்ரோ, என்ன பண்ணுற? அஜித்து லாக்கை ரிமூவ் பண்ணிருக்கேன்டா. ஓகே ஓகே. அந்த ஒரு லாக்கரு பண்ணு. அஜித்து, கேம் ஓவர்லாம் இல்லை. யோசிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன் என்ன பண்ணி இதை வர வைக்கிறது. லெவல் 1 லாக்கு இந்த லட்சணத்தில் போகுது. லெவல் 2 போச்சுன்னா கிழிஞ்சிரும் ஜட்டி. இதுக்கு மூளையை ரொம்ப யூஸ் பண்ணணும் போல இருக்கு. ஸ்பெல் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது ஈஸியாக இருக்கணும் தான். இந்த ஸ்பெல் யூஸ் பண்ணி அடி வாங்கிட்டு தான் இருக்கேன். ஒரு கீரை சுற்ற வச்சிட்டோம். இன்னொரு கீரை சுற்ற வைக்கணும்.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Escape.
This is
Lumos. Utility. Disillusionment. Utility.
restricted area of the castle after all.
Casting Revelio reveals authority figures and enemy locations, allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected. Spacebar. Continue.
ஓகே ஓப்பன் பண்ணுடா. பண்ணியாச்சு.
Revelio.
Reminder to staff. The Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Escape.
Okay.
Use mouse right button and mouse left button to lure unsuspecting enemies.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Revelio.
It's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
மறைஞ்சு போய்கிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
I wouldn't. You are to be remanded at once.
அவ்வளோதான். முடிச்சு விட்டாங்க. கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டாங்க.
Try again.
ஆஹா.
Casting Revelio reveals authority figures and
இந்த ஸ்டாச்சுக்கு உயிர் இருக்கா? சூப்பர்.
use mouse right button and mouse left button to lure unsuspecting enemies.
யூஸ் பண்றது.
Escape, Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark area. Conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Conjures items into existence when cast. Basic cast. Revelio. Essential. Protego. Essential.
Hello, Hamora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
ஓ மொத்தம் இதுமே இதில் லாக் ஓப்பன் பண்ணுறதானா? ரெண்டுலேயுமே எதுவும் விழுற மாதிரி தெரியல. சுத்தமாக இல்லாத போலயே. சுற்றிக்கிட்டே இருக்குது, சுற்றிக்கிட்டே இருக்குது, சுற்றிக்கிட்டே இருக்குது. தான் வர மாட்டேங்குது. ஒரு நாளுக்கு 10 மணி நேரமாக போயிட்டேன்.
My darling Abraham. You would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They are quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about that gentleman from the ministry. Was he really traveling with Elazar? And a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoners Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love. N. Mouse wheel scroll up, mouse wheel scroll down. Scroll. Escape. Back. Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
ரெட்டு தான் ரொம்ப நேரம் ஆகுச்சு. நீக்க அந்த ரெட்டு தான் சமத்தில் ஆகுது. எப்படி பண்ணாலும் வரல. காரணம் அது எப்படி தான் வரும். லெவல் 1க்கு எந்த புக்கு முக்கிறோம். லெவல் 4 லெவல் 5 வந்துச்சுன்னா கதை சந்தல் போகிறது. ஒருத்தரை பார்த்துட்ருக்கீங்க, தெரிஞ்சவரா தெரியாதவரான்னு தெரில. இது 3வது லாக் நான் அன்லாக் பண்ணி ட்ரை பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கேன். 2 லாக் அன்லாக் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஒன்று மட்டும் அன்லாக் பண்ண முடியல.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins camped near me after... Anyway, I'm not afraid of goblins. My marching Professor Head Purb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. How dare you speak to a princess that way?
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
You will try again.
போச்சுடா முதலந்தா இங்கே கலெக்ட் பண்ணதுலேருந்தா
They're terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that.
Revelio.
Seal then crusted tortoise shell. Guide pages. Escape, Lumos. Levioso. Control. Accio. Force. Summons a variety of objects and enemies to close range.
If I catch a student in here, punitive measures will be taken. Caught you sneaking about, didn't I?
Try again.
Incendio. Confringo.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'd be glad to help.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
I'll keep looking. How many
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
I'll keep How many statues? What?
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
I'll keep looking.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Quests. The helm of Madam, mouse right button. Mouse right button. Madam Koga was assigned. Professor Golik's assignment 1. Professor Golik wants me to Madam Koga was assignment 1. Before I can...
Must we go back to practicing our skills?
Revelio.
வார்டு ஹால்வே இன்னைக்கு அவ்வளோனா போவே இல்லை லைவ்.
Map. The Highlands. The Highlands. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level 1 to 25. South Hogwarts, North Hogwarts region. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level 1 to South Hogwarts region. Forbidden.
ஓகே ஆடியோ வரலையா அப்போ பேசினா தானே ஆடியோ வர்றதுக்கு பேசவே இல்லையே $600 $400 பரவாயில்ல
This place has seen better days.
ரெண்டு பேர் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க லைக் ஷேர் அண்ட் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்கள் வெல்கம் டு த ஆல் பிளேஸ் ஒய்டி இப்போ நம்ம மிஷினுக்காக ஹாக்ஸ்மேட் போகிறோம்
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
I'll have a look. Thank you. Thank you. Disrupted trade routes made you close.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
I'll have a disrupt. What else?
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you add the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
I'll have a look. Thank you.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Dark Ember Dash Broom. Hogwarts House Broom. Moon Trimmer Broom. Hogwarts U-Weaver Broom. Wind Ember Dash Broom. Sell items. Black Rivet Gloves. Forest Source. Blue Leather Gloves. Superb. Embroidered Casual Uniform. Superb. Required level. Buy. Sell buy. U-Weaver Broom. Dark Lightning Broom. A sleek, superior, ember dash broom. Dark lightning broom. A sleek, insufficient
I'm afraid that
funds.
costs a bit
Ember
more than you have.
Astral mosaic robe. Dark flat cap. Standard.
Nice doing business
Natural
with you.
beige scarf. Standard. Black leather gloves. Standard. Ornate juniper gloves. Pinstriped scarf. Ornate juniper gloves. Pinstripe. Embroidered cap. Ornate juniper glove. Traditional school robe. Well appointed. Required level 1. Black rivet gloves. Legendary. Silver rimmed circular spectacles. Astral mosaic robe. Traditional school robe. Well, buy. Sellite, buy. Ember dash broom. The perfect broom.
You'll be thrilled with that
Hogwarts
broom, I promise you.
A broom enchanted to celebrate. Moon trimmer broom. Finely crafted from ash. This broom is wind whisk broom. A stylish broom.
Okay.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds worth a try, Mr. Weeks.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Hogsmeade and certain other areas prohibit flying. Look for the no flying icon near the minimap to learn where and when you can fly.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks.
Map, Hogsmeade. Collection chests. 0 out of 5. Field guide pages. The Helm of Urquhart. I need to progress in my studies and complete Professor Sharp's assignment to earn Depulso before continuing on with this. Learn Depulso from Professor Sharp. Hogwarts map. Hogwarts, Flu Flame, flight test. I purchased a broom, Hogsmeade map. Flight test. J. Open quest log. Mouse right, the astronomy wing. The wing of map. Hogsmeade, South Hog, the 3 broomsticks. The 3 brooms, the Helm of Urquhart. J. Open.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough.
The forest.
Map. World map. Hogwarts map. Hogwarts. Flu Flames locations. Secret rooms. The room of requirement. The astronomy wing. The wing of Hogwarts. Quests. Madam Professor Gullick's assignment 1. Madam Coke. Professor mouse right button. Untrack quest. Level. Talents. Map. Hogsmeade. Hogwarts map. Hogwarts. World map. Exit. Level 14. Challenges. Map. Hogsmeade. Wait.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
I'll think about it.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
I'll think about it.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
சரி guys, நான் முடிச்சுப்போம். நாளைக்கு வந்து சந்திக்கிறேன். யாரும் இல்ல உலகத்தின் ராஜா.